Even the election less than 2 days away now, we've learned that vulnerabilities still remain in the security to protect your vote and how it's counted.
Our chief national investigative correspondent, Mark Albert, has more on the risks to your vote and the returns on Election Day.
In Las Vegas, land of luck and legend,
Let's get happy.
a bunch of hackers rolled the dice to see if they could expose weaknesses in our elections. And they did. Some while playing a winning hand. A hand with yellow fingernails, cartoons, and stuffed animals.
I am 11 years old. I'm 11 years old. 7 years old. 11 years old. And 7.5.
These kids managed to manipulate replicas of election night results pages in key battleground states from 2016.
We're moving to Iowa.
Pages built, organizers say, using actual vulnerabilities previously reported.
Is this pretty easy for you?
Yeah.
To prove it, Jonathan Lenski from New Hampshire made it appear as if I won the election.
Oh my gosh, and there's my name. 87 billion votes. Wow.
Is this just for show?
No, so this is not make-believe. This is stuff that's actually happened.
Jake Braun helped organize the Vote Hacking Village at this year's DEF CON, the world's largest convention of hackers.
Ah, there you go.
Hundreds of whom scanned, screwed,
What do we have here?
and sabotaged 9 different types of actual voting equipment.
You're looking to hack it.
Yeah, basically.
Why?
I want to help secure these things.
Among the flaws hackers say they found, a voting scanner and tabulator, still used in up to 24 states according to the group Verified Voting, with no password or software verification to prevent it from being overridden. A touchscreen voting machine that hackers reprogrammed to play music and animated clips. And an electronic poll book machine that signs in voters on Election Day, hacked in 5 seconds, potentially exposing unencoded personal information on voters.
Many of the local election officials take this defensive posture and think, oh, well, we're criticizing them. Like, we're not criticizing them. We're saying, hey, look, the game has changed. It's not about them. It's about protecting our democracy.
Even though 100 local election officials came to DEF CON, the National Association of Secretaries of State criticized the hacking as a pseudo-environment that in no way replicates accurate protections. We reached out to 2 of the biggest manufacturers in the industry, Dominion and ES&S. In a statement, Dominion cautioned its best practices do need to be followed to ensure the integrity of the unit. ES&S told us physically accessing these machines in a polling place would be difficult, if not impossible. Having said that, we welcome the input from the voting village and constantly work to bolster security.
That's a directory. Ooh, yeah, baby.
Even if a voting machine is not hacked or ever connected to the internet, there are ways to affect the results, researchers tell us.
A very accurate replica.
John Sebas of the Open Source Election Technology Institute in Silicon Valley set up for us a replica tally manager, software that adds up results from the precincts after the polls close.
Go.
We timed how long it would take to change the winner.
It's loading the data.
Using a single disk with malicious software brought back from a mock polling place, where the machines were never connected to the internet.
And here we are, we're done.
So 22 seconds, and you've just changed who won that election.
Yes. We think these are very important systems and deserve the very best, not only in security, but engineering and in design and experience of the people. They're that important.
But so far, not all systems are the very best. A group of researchers announced they found nearly 1 out of every 3 candidates for the U.S. House of Representatives has campaign websites with some sort of security error.
What is your message to the American people?
Work on your computer security, people.
Well, Palm Beach County recently received close to $1 million in federal grant money to help protect your vote from hackers. Martin, St. Lucie, Indian River counties will also receive federal funding for voting security. Well, thank you for choosing and trusting WPBF 25 News as your source for election information.
We hope the past hour has helped you make an informed decision on the candidates and the issues as you go to the polls on Tuesday.
On Election Day, we will have extensive coverage on air, online, and on all of our social media platforms. Our crews will be live from across the state covering the Senate, gubernatorial, and congressional races.
And our Special Commitment 2018 coverage begins with a 1-hour special from 7 until 8 p.m. Tuesday night. ABC News will have live coverage starting at 8 o'clock. Then join us for an expanded edition of WPBF 25 News from 11 p.m. until midnight.
From all of us here Have a good night.
And please be sure to vote.